welcome back to Michonne. Some enemies to deal with, and we have an alternate route, a shortcut to the gap that bypasses most of the flooded district that we can access from this region. And we have gas bags to deal with first. Hello there. Whoop. I hate these things. Well, actually, we're equipped now enough that I think we can deal with Barrett and rescue Porcelain, actually. Apart from the upper route, which does lead to Barrett's. What was this place before the apocalypse? Because, like, if it's part of the train station, why is there just nothing there? It's a big puddle of water. Got 3 pipe bombs. Barrettown. Is he a little full of himself, you think? I think he's a little full of himself. He sounds a little full of himself. He named a whole town after himself, and its population is him and a bunch of monsters.
What's this? Another buzzard? Another jackal come to steal what is mine? Welcome then. Welcome to the pain chamber. Welcome to Thunderdome.
Really? Thunderdome? I hear more gas bags.
Shoot them up, smack me up, and make a new game. Make it strong.
Guys, they're trying to shoot pinkies back in the day, but they're pathfinding and just going berserk. Okay, that's that cleared, mostly. Churn, burn, what are you on about? Yeah, like I said, now we're equipped enough to handle this. Switch there. Don't worry, we'll deal with Barrett as well. He'll get his. Oh, right in the face! Yeah, aside from the fact that you can only keep the lamp out if you're holding a pistol-type weapon, there's also the added
some sense into this guy.
There's also the added displeasure that it only illuminates the immediate area because it's not actually a flashlight, it's a lamp. I should keep mindful of the Michonne secrets, or the Undercity secrets. Tents, train area. Nope, none of them are in Barrett's lair. At least if I'm interpreting this, you know, text thing correctly.
No! You're just another ghost! You're just another ghost! You never get me! You're not real!
You think this guy is maybe not exactly operating with a full deck? I'm getting that impression. Time for a little payback.
Get up, Mr. Snuggles!
Well, looks like Barrett tripped and fell onto one of my landmines. Piece of shit.
What the hell?
Well, that's far enough, mister. I don't know who you are or why you're here, but if you come any closer, you won't be leaving. Easy. Are you Violet's friend, Porcelain? Huh? You've heard of me? Tell me you're here to rescue me. Oh no, don't tell me you're here to rescue me. God, this is embarrassing. Wait. You are here for me, aren't you? Violet mentioned you. You know the way out? Well, if you dealt with the nutcase upstairs, we should be able to head out that door over there and straight back to the main entrance. It's not far, just follow me. Sounds good. Lead the way. I have no lamp.
Oh God, never mind.
That was fun! I'm gonna need to buy new clothes, though. Thanks for the help anyway. For a moment I thought you were one of Mr. Crazy's buddies. You have any idea who that guy up there was? His name's Barrett. He used to be a gang leader in the Wall. I had a few run-ins with him before. Oh my god, I completely missed that line. No, he's... Yeah, because they mentioned Barrett. We never see him in Ashes 2063, but yeah, he was mentioned. So he's actually a reference all the way back to the first game. That's cool. Huh? I hope everyone isn't that nuts where you're from. Anyway, I'll be good from here. I'm gonna head back to town. If you're heading back there, I'll be at the bar. What were you doing down here anyway? Trying to find something. I came in through the vent. Didn't realize someone was still living here, though. Managed to get away from his pets, and I was waiting for him to fall asleep before sneaking out. I was worried I'd starve first, though. I swear. I've been down here 3 days, and that guy hasn't slept a wink. You want to head back to town together? Ah, such a gentleman. Nah, I move faster on my own. Besides, I know a shortcut, and I think you might be a little too heavy to go the way I'm going. Trust me, I'm sure I'll be perfectly safe on my lonesome. Alright, see you later.
See you around the red line, Junker.
Why is it Junker again? Dear God, I'm a scavenger! God, call me a Junker. I scavenge. Junker makes it sound like I break stuff. I don't break stuff, I take stuff that's broken. I could really use a place to recharge my lamp. Okay, well that looks promising. Oh great, I'm back in Barrett's shit again. Old gang got wiped out, so technically that was me! I wiped out his old gang, because I wiped out all the punks at the dam. Okay, then go this way. Yep, now I'm going the right direction. Stairs, watch the fall. There is falling damage in this mod. You know, calling this a mod feels counterintuitive. This is a game, not a mod. Yeah, sure, it's built in ZDOOM, but this is a game. There you are, you sneaky little bastard. What's doubly embarrassing about having so much trouble finding this secret, not that any of you will have seen how long it took for me to find, is that I've actually found it before, my first time playing. Stuff. Get back, we go through here. Another charge, but yeah, look, half of our charge is already gone. I literally ran down 2 corridors and that was it. Now, if I went with some of the classic Doom lighting passes, the problem that creates is that it becomes too bright. We haven't come through this part of the train terminal yet. Is that the flooded area? Yeah, because I think the bandit area was along the other side of Michonne. while we're out here, we could clear the southern bandit area. Okay, that's not the worst idea, because then we'll sort of be done with that whole sector. Busted train. No, no, that's just a collapse. Okay. So while my lantern recharges. Anyway, bandits first. First we murk the bandits. Start off with a low approach. And a save. Let's not be stupid. I just want to do this section nice and quiet like.
Did you hear something? No? Damn me.
Finally, a nice clean run. More or less. Would have been cleaner if I had a suppressor for this thing, but I'm a little short on scrap, which is part of the reason why we're back in the Undercity. I trade off my medkits because I've got 8 of the damn things for some scrap. I could get more scrap if I trade the regen stim, but honestly the regen stim is a more potent healing item than the medkits. It can easily recover over 100 health. The trouble is that it takes time to do that, whereas a medkit works instantly, but right now? Okay. The other one far enough that they don't sympathetically I don't have another one. Okay then, well. Let's hope that one is enough. Deal with these crits. Job done. Now we can head back to Michonne proper. Side, destroyed train. Head north from it. This is a destroyed train, alright. Get back into town for now. Ah! Shopping cart. My salvation. There's like just a person here. Who might you be? Strange dude. Sometimes I sneak out at night when everyone is asleep. I look behind the tents for food. Okay, well, you do you, guy. Where are these tents? Let's keep referencing tents. I don't see any tents. Oh. That's the area behind the tents they mentioned. Oh my god, you found her! Thanks so much. Porcelain told me everything. Thank you. This really means a lot to me. Oh, Porcelain? She was fine. Seems pretty resourceful. She really needs to look before she goes diving into those dark tunnels. I suppose I could say the same about you. Speaking of which, she's making that face at me again. So why don't we just skip to the reward? I don't need a reward. It was no trouble. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Anyway, he pulls a small bundle of plastic wrapping from underneath the bar. I was saving this for the bar. It's a solar power cell. I was going to hook it up on the roof so we could get some more electric lights or some music in here. But I don't really fancy climbing up there to bring it in every time we have a storm. Maybe you could use it. Or, I don't know, I could just give you some junk for the trouble. What use would that be? Well, I thought it might fit in your lantern. This one is in pretty good condition, and it was supposed to be a good brand. I bet it would last a hell of a lot longer than that dirty one you've got fitted already. It might need charging, though, for quite a while. Can't remember when we last had it out of its wrapping. What do you think? I thought you might find it more useful than just money. Sure, let me try it out. Here you go. Hope it helps. Porcelain, she's a tough cookie. I know she doesn't need someone holding her hand, but she does like to get herself into trouble. Oh, don't give me that look, P. Remember that time with the gas bag? Anyway, thank you, Scavenger. Come back anytime. You're always welcome in my bar. Sure. I better get going. No problem. Take care of yourself, Scavenger. Later. Could talk to her, but honestly, I just want to get on with things right now. Pudgy Man peers at you over his spectacles. Ah, my errant former patient reappears. Clearly the concept of rest and recuperation is an alien concept to your kind. Trust you aren't undoing all my work, saving your life, yes? I'm feeling great, actually. Lucky you must have the constitution to make up for your lack of sense. Are you here for a checkup, or do you intend on raiding my stores for medical supplies? If you are feeling well, you don't need my services. I had a few questions. Questions. Unless they relate to medicine, I'm not likely to be able to help you. Please keep it short. Is there anything specific you're looking for? Oh yes, you are a scavenger, aren't you? We're always short of something or another. The most important of which is medicine. Personally, some good, dry tobacco would be nice, but that's wishful thinking on my part. What medicines do you need? Stims, first aid packs? I always need more first aid packs. If you run into any medical stims or medicine, though, those are also highly sought after, especially in this place. There is no charity, though. I can gladly compensate you with a more than generous reward. I can spare a medkit. Excellent. I can pay $60 for any unopened, complete kits. If you prefer your currency in scrap, that I can also provide. The town has set aside a contingency supply for this purpose. Sounds fair. I'll take $60 worth of scrap. Thank you kindly. Every one of these kits may save a life. Save me having to use alcohol or fishing line on a procedure again. Ah! I have more if you need another. Yep. I will keep one. And now I have 510 scrap. We can upgrade some weapons. Cool beans. What stims are you looking for? No, not the medkits. Yeah, no, I plan on holding on to my stims. Electrolyte powders, oxycodone, diazepam, penicillin, amoxicillin. All very rare now. All of them incredibly useful, especially in, well, this rather damp, enclosed living space. Only labeled items, though, if you please. Okay, so any drugs with long names, check. Oh, might as well grill him for a second. You know who was the found man? We already met the guy. Another scavenger type. I didn't catch his name. I believe Violet is familiar with him. He dropped you here with what little you were carrying and left without saying anything, at least to me. Charming fellow. Did he not leave any of my stuff? If I recall correctly, just your pistol, a crowbar, some bullets, your lantern, and an empty backpack. Oh, and that rather fetching statue that now adorns the bar. I imagine he probably took the rest of your belongings as compensation for your timely rescue. Fair trade, if you ask me. How bad was I, Doc? You had a cracked rib, serious concussion, multiple cuts and grazes. Oh, and a rather nasty case of radiation sickness. We had you on Radio Garrido, whatever the hell that is, treatment for the entire time you were here. Miraculous that you recovered at all, let alone so soon. Did I have anything on me? Did the scavenger take my... Okay, so that's the same thing. Where are you from, Doc? I only recently moved here. I was originally from another station, East Point. You can get there by following the blue line eastbound from here. Well, you used to be able to. They had to collapse that tunnel after we fled. What were you running from? Mutants attacking the barricades. I've never seen so many. They were almost maddened. We weren't ready, not in the slightest. They broke right through our defenses, running straight through the gunfire. It was a disaster. Sorry to hear that. I learned my trade there. You know, carried out my first procedure. Shame. It was a lovely station, right next to the old public gardens. Much more agreeable than this place. You have time for another question? Okay, so, nope, that's the rest, basically. Still don't have all the bike parts. Although, if we talk to Riggs, we can get compensated for the primers. Ugh. Tell me about the ammunition. Okay, we already did that. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Where'd you find those? That will solve a lot of our problems. Let me see which ones you got. Oh, wow. There's a ton of them. Let me see. Small rifle, magnums, 5.56s, shot shells. Hell, this is exactly what I need. I could make hundreds of rounds with this little box. Here, something for your trouble. He hands you a box of some valuable-looking scrap. Happy I could help. I'm starting to like you, scavenger. Oh, by the way, he leaves for a moment and then returns. Go see the dealer if you're needing ammunition. I've asked him to give you a discount. While I start replenishing our stock, seems only fair since you're the only one going out there. Sounds good, I'll go see him. I saw some trucks leaving West Side. You seen that before? Trucks? Like the ones the Goon Squad use? Huh. Didn't know they still had those. Sounds like they found an intact highway, somehow. Most of the roads are shot. There isn't much else east apart from the freeway. Any idea where they might be headed? No idea. Maybe they found another route to the north. I think you can get there through the tunnels, but I didn't think you could make it by road. There are a couple of other towns near here. Violet knows more about those. Sounds like there's another way out of the city. Yeah, maybe. Fry without some sort of cover, though. Even those trucks will be soaking up a lot of radiation. Can't be good for them, unless they found a way that's clear of rads. Good luck to them either way. So, weapons upgrades. Let's get that other shotgun mod. So now we have entirely pointless desert camo, but we do have an entirely useful magazine reload that greatly speeds up how quickly we can bring this into action. While I'm at it, let's finally throw the suppressor on the machine pistol. gives us a burst function. This is now significantly more accurate and quiet-like. We don't even have a rifle yet. So let's get the Master Blaster up to spec, because we can improve the capacity and boost our range, both of which are helpful. Now we're talking. Well, that's interesting. The guard captain forcibly interrupts. Well, I guess we get to just stare at the map screen while I talk to him. Scavenger, I've been hearing word you've helped us out with a few things. I don't normally see this kind of behavior from Wanderers, but I appreciate it. Maybe I was wrong about you. I try to help where I can. Well, it's appreciated. Look, I know how I come off as an autocrat sometimes. I'm amazed somebody in the post-apocalypse would know that word. I don't think people realize how balanced on a knife's edge we really are. Honestly, if there was anywhere else to go, I think most people would leave if they could. Until then, keeping this town safe is my main priority. Gotcha. So, there it is. You have my apology, for what it's worth. Just please, please try not to bring any more shit down on us. Barely holding on as it is. Where did all these people come from? Is it normally this busy? No. When the mutants started attacking, the first we learned of it was when the first few people from the other stations started pouring in. Somerville, East Point, they all got hit hard. We still have people coming in, and it's getting to be a handful trying to find work and beds for them all. Anything you can bring back is desperately needed. The main entrance still blocked off? Yep, we were just getting hit way too hard, so I blocked all traffic moving out those exits. We've left the southbound line here open for emergencies. We're also letting people in through the southeast entrance by the mall, but it's not exactly safe yet. Does this mean I'm not getting kicked out? I'll think about it. I mean, I'm not stupid. We need scavengers like you to find things we just can't make, and I'm not about to turn away someone who is generally trying to help. Let's just see how we get along, yeah? No deadline. Fine by me. Can I carry on now? Because I got places to be and shit to do. And here's Porcelain's hideout. We're just going to help ourselves to some of her scrap. Now, finally, we can go to the gap. What a pain.